What's going on, guys? Thank you so much for coming back for another video. Today we're going to talk about morning routines, morning rituals from successful people and how we can take advantage of that. Also, stay tuned. Alright guys, welcome back. So you probably have asked if you had the opportunity to speak with someone that was successful, right? One of the questions that I'm sure you will ask is what is your routine? What is your morning routine? And you're gonna hear a lot of different versions. They vary from person to person, right? One that is very common that you will probably hear is successful people wake up early in the morning. But, I also want to talk about at the same time some of the myths that come along when it comes to these routines. Not all successful people have kind of like a map and manual of what to do in the mornings and stuff like that. Although you will find a lot of similarities in the things that they do. They will not do the same thing. And also another thing is that because some morning routine and ritual works or is done by somebody that's already successful, I'm pretty sure that you doing that alone is not going to guarantee you success. So I really want to spend some time on that because I can tell you right now there are successful people that they don't really and necessarily wake up early. I watched an interview with Michael Jordan, an interview that he did with Cigar Aficionado, and he was saying that sometimes he clears his calendar, right? Michael Jordan, multi-billionaire, he clears his calendar. And for him, it's like it feels good to not have to do anything during the day. If he feels to wake up late, he wakes up late. If he feels like he's gonna wake up early, he can do that. So also, I recently watched a video with Alex Hormozy, and he was saying that there are a lot of myths, right, when it comes to the morning rituals from successful people. He talks about Alex, though, in that video that I watched, that he's got a friend that really contacted him, telling him that he's got a coach, that friend of his, and the coach has him like doing walks, writing journals and doing all these things that by the time he is done with this morning ritual, it's like 10, 11 in the morning. There's so many stuff. So I just want to say that the things that work for somebody, it doesn't mean that it's going to work for you as well. So try to find and consume, right? You can ask these questions. You can look at somebody else's morning ritual and you can definitely accommodate that and fit it into your own lifestyle. Okay, you don't have to necessarily do the same thing, but try to find something that really fits your lifestyle. And also for the things that you're doing, your line of work is not aligned with something that Mark Cuban is doing or Alex Hormozy. It doesn't mean that you have to accommodate what they do to you, but you can learn from that and try to switch that and make it your own, right? So, and I'm gonna give you kind of like a list of morning rituals that a lot of people do, and they go from taking cold showers in the morning, running in the morning, working out, also reading, meditating, breathing exercises. There was a time actually that I woke up like every day, 5 in the morning. The first thing that I will do is do a breathing exercise. Something that I learned from Wim Hof. You probably heard of him as the guy that he climbed. I think it was Mount Everest that he climbed with only shorts, no shirt, nothing. This guy, he's known for withstand physically like incredibly low temperatures. And he I think he's got some kind of a course or something. He teaches about breathing and the benefits of it. And one of the things that I did is just practice those breathing exercises in the morning, first thing when I woke up. After that, then I will do some workout, and after that, then I will do some reading, and then after that, I will then start working. But for me, that really worked because waking up at 5 in the morning, I will start working after those rituals. Like I will start working at about 8 in the morning, and then have a very productive day. And sometimes, because I wrote down all the things that I had to do the next day, by probably 2, 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I was already done with work. Back then, when I was doing those rituals, I had a marketing agency, and I will schedule my calls and everything. And again, by 2, 3 o'clock p.m., I will be already done, and I will feel very, very productive, just because I have kind of like a plan. It's not that having those rituals is a bad thing or is not going to work for you. What I'm trying to say is that because these successful people are, they have some rituals which are not all the same, by the way. That doesn't mean that you can grab the same rituals and apply it to yourself and it's going to work. I do recommend, though, waking up early, because by the time the market's open and all offices open, you have accomplished pretty much like 50% of the work that anybody else will be able to accomplish an entire day. So there is some benefits with waking up early. I'm not saying there's not, but if it doesn't work for you, though, because probably you're a driver, you're a truck driver, and these kind of rituals don't work for you. You're all the time on the road, and then you want to be successful, and then you look up to these people, and you learn about this ritual, and then what that may do is just discourage you, because these kind of rituals don't apply to you, to your lifestyle, to the line of work that you're doing. So what I do recommend is just learn from those rituals and stuff like that. Recognize when they don't apply to you, and just try to find something that really aligns with your line of work and lifestyle. So I also heard once that Mark Zuckerberg, right? Because we're so interested in these people's lives and what they do, right? How they got to where they are today. So we want to kind of like follow that roadmap. I don't think that they realized that they were going to be where they at today, and then they had to do some rituals in the morning in order for them to get there. So in any case, so I heard that Mark Zuckerberg, he will have t-shirts, right, lined up pretty much the same color or just a solid color. And the idea with that is that he wouldn't take too much time thinking about what he's going to wear. That was one of his rituals, right? He will go to the closet, grab a shirt without thinking about it, grab a pair of jeans or something, and put them on. So these are the things that we actually pay attention to, right? You also know Tai Lopez. I mean, the routine that he had. He used to work out a lot. He had a personal trainer and stuff like that, playing a lot of basketball. So these are things, and I do believe a lot in body and mind are really connected. When you have, like, when you work out and you're in health, that also helps your mind and focus. But again, like I said before, we are fascinated by the morning routines that these successful people do. Also, I've heard that Warren Buffett, he reads a number of hours, like, I don't know, 5 hours, something like that. I cannot afford to read for that long, okay? Warren Buffett is a multi-billionaire. I cannot afford to sit down and read for that long. It's not bad, but it doesn't really fit my lifestyle. So I try to take pieces of all these people that are successful, you know what I mean, and try to take the things that really apply to me and leave the ones that don't. And that is the thing that I really recommend that you guys do. But hey, this is the end of the video. Just wanted to make this quick video. We're going to continue to create content around entrepreneurship and also business credit. Although I mentioned in my previous video that we're not going to be a channel talking about business credit exclusively. We're going to be a channel talking about entrepreneurship, business credit, and everything surrounding that, those fields. Also, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about the direction we're taking with the channel. One of the reasons we're pivoting is because there are enough channels that you can get your business credit information. We feel personally we have exhausted all the information there is for business credit. As a matter of fact, there are companies that we talked about in the past that they're not even offering credit. Like for instance, Synchrony Bank, it's parting ways with Amazon, so there's not going to be like a next 55 like there was with Amazon. So a lot is changing, but same players, different times. So there are a lot of people, like I said. I mean, there's, my goodness, a slew of people on TikTok and Instagram talking about business credit. So we want to just pivot and talk about other subjects that really involves entrepreneurship. We're going to be posting updates about our endeavors, also business endeavors, including Toro and everything else. So stay tuned for that. Comment, like, and subscribe down below. Let us know what you think, and we will appreciate your feedback very much. Thank you guys. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Salir esa